Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ananya and I'm so happy to have you here. Before I start this video, I am going to say that thank you so much for supporting and subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed yet and if you like this video, then do consider subscribing. And I hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video, we are going to talk about why your skin might not be clearing up, because I have been through something like this before, and I personally think that a lot of people don't realize this, and actually it's also fault of the skincare companies. But anyways, let's talk about it. Now that I see so many skincare brands coming up with new products, but all of them with some sort of active ingredient, it's kind of concerning, because active ingredients are great for your skin, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they can be too much for your skin. So what should we do? Here is what I do when my skin is breaking out, because even I have so many skincare products which include so many active ingredients. Okay, so before we start with this entire topic, I want to make it clear what I mean by active ingredients. If you read on any skincare bottle and it says hyaluronic acid or salicylic acid, any sort of acid, even retinol, niacinamide and peptide are some types of active ingredient. I am going to leave a list of all the active ingredients I know and I have read of and come across in the description down below, so you can go check it out. So as a consumer, I am also a victim of these skincare brands, coming up with all sorts of products with active ingredients in them, because let's be honest, active ingredients are not good for your skin barrier all the time. It can do so much damage to your skin barrier if you are not using it correctly and if you are overusing it as well. So what should you do? Take a step back and just stop using these ingredients for some time. It can be a day, it can be 2 days. You can use like active ingredients on alternate days, because if you are like me who has a sensitive skin barrier, it can actually cause so much damage. When I was still recovering from acne a few months back, it got really bad. My skin was so inflamed because I kept using all of these active ingredients just to get rid of my acne. I used to use salicylic acid like the most, and I used to use a benzoyl peroxide face wash, which, don't get me wrong, all of these ingredients are actually supposed to get rid of my acne or at least tone it down a bit, and all of these ingredients do work because it is scientifically proven for acne and like blemishes. But I was using too many active ingredients and I was not thinking about my skin barrier at all. So like I said, it's good to take a step back sometimes and just let your skin breathe. Just use some products that are actually good for your skin and won't do more damage to your skin barrier, which is already damaged if you're using too many actives on your skin. So here is what I personally use when I want to take a step back and just give my skin a break. So firstly, let's start with makeup removal and makeup. If I feel like I'm gonna have breakouts on my face, I prefer not wearing makeup that much. I sometimes just go in with a blush and like say some eye makeup and something on my lips. That's all. I don't do any sort of face makeup other than that. But if you are doing makeup, I would advise use a good cleansing balm or a cleansing oil, or a micellar water to take off your makeup really well. But that is only and only the first step, and I will absolutely recommend using something that suits your skin and isn't too much for your skin. So me personally, I go in with a makeup remover, and I've been using this for quite some time. This is the Bi-Phase makeup remover from Miniso. So I use this to remove all mascara from my eyes, because waterproof mascara is a little difficult to remove only with a cleansing balm. So I go in with a micellar water first and then a cleansing balm. So secondly, I use the Deconstruct Soothing Cleansing Balm. It's an amazing product because first of all, like it says, it's actually soothing, and it does not make my skin burn or anything. It just takes off all the makeup gently. It has ingredients which help soothe and calm your skin down. And after I'm done with that, I go in with a face wash, and I actually love using, and I have been using this for so long, because nobody can beat this particular face wash, and it's the Cetaphil Oily Skin Cleanser. Absolute holy grail, and the best product for oily acne prone skin, because this is what got me through my entire acne period. Like, this is the only face wash that I used to use sometimes, like both day and night, because there was a face wash that I used to use which had salicylic acid in it. So whenever I felt like it's too much for my skin and my skin feels like breaking out because I'm putting like too many actives, like I said, salicylic acid is also another active, so I would go in with this cleanser and I clean my face really nicely. You take like a generous amount and wash your face. So now let's move on to the actual skincare part. So usually I try to avoid toners in general if my skin was breaking out, but you can use any sort of toner which is going to bring hydration to your skin and is going to calm your skin down. Okay, like toners which can have cica, because cica is an agent which is going to calm your skin down, or ceramides. These two are like great options. And other than that, you can use any toner that is not harsh for your skin at all, or you can skip toner altogether itself. I prefer using this toner from Plum. Okay, but it also depends if I want to use this toner or not, because it does have niacinamide. So if I feel like my skin cannot handle a toner, I will not go in with a toner and I'll completely skip it. And if I feel like I can go in with a toner, I use it. Next we have moisturizer. So no fancy serums, nothing. Okay, do not use serums. At least that is what I will suggest, because you already have a lot going on in your skin and you don't want to put more stress on your skin, because it will break out at any point. If your skin barrier is effed up, it's best not to use any serum. At least that's what I will suggest, because it really is not a good idea to use a serum. I've been there, not a great idea. I get so many breakouts if my skin barrier is compromised and I use any sort of serum on my skin. If there was one product which I would not give up on when my skin was breaking out, it would be pimple patches. I'm using the one which is from Sanfe, but any pimple patches work. And honestly, pimple patches are the best thing that has happened to me, because I always get pimples which are pus filled and it's not fun, trust me. So I always put on these pimple patches and just wait for it to do its magic, because usually under a day, because usually by the next day my pimple is mostly gone. I just have to do some aftercare, and in like 2 to 3 days my pimple or zit completely disappears. Also, by the way, I have oily, acne prone, sensitive skin. So all of this skincare that I'm talking about is actually based on my skin type and the products that I have used. So for moisturizer, I have two options. One is the Dr. Sheth's Cica and Ceramide oil-free moisturizer. So if you have oily skin like me, I think in daytime it's best to use this moisturizer, which is from Dr. Sheth's. It's the Cica and Ceramide oil-free moisturizer. And at night time I prefer going in with this, because this is a thicker cream and it's actually for normal to dry skin type. But honestly, even though I have oily skin, this does not break me out or harm my skin in any way, and it actually provides like enough hydration. Plus this cream is excellent for your skin barrier. It is also fragrance free, which is amazing, because I feel like whenever products have any sort of fragrance in it, sometimes they do irritate my skin. So this is a great option. I always go in with this in the morning and this at night. Also, one more thing is that this does have hyaluronic acid. Now for me, hyaluronic acid does not cause any irritation in my skin, and hyaluronic acid is actually supposed to get all the moisture from the air to your face. It is not something that is going to be too harsh on your skin, and it has never been harsh for me. But if your skin cannot tolerate hyaluronic acid as well, I will suggest use a moisturizer like the simple one or any other moisturizer. I'll make sure to mention all of them down below in the description. Plus I'll also mention all the products that I use and I'm speaking about in the description box as usual, so you can definitely go check them out. So after I'm done with that, I usually go in with either a benzoyl peroxide gel or any sort of zit or acne spot corrector gel cream sort of thing. Okay, now it is also optional. If you think that your skin will not be able to handle that, then do not use it. And this is only and only for certain spots. If I have a pimple on a specific spot, I'm gonna go ahead and use a spot corrector or a spot treatment. It actually helps me, but yeah, obviously this is not needed to be applied all over your skin. So when I'm breaking out, I just use it on the spots, and that's it. I'm good to go. Last but not least, a lip balm, because I feel like nobody talks about lips when they are talking about skincare, but I feel like taking care of your lips is also very, very, very important. So I use this lip balm, which is from Vaseline. Is their lip therapy in original care. So this is just like a normal lip balm. Now trust me, this is not like the petroleum jelly. This actually has a much thicker consistency. You have to try this in order to believe it, but for me this actually does wonders. And once again, it doesn't have any flavor, any additive or anything, so it's great and it's simple. And I actually love using this almost on a daily basis at night. This is what I put on. Like, I put a thick layer of it on my lips and I go to sleep, and the next morning my lips are still moisturized and they heal so much. That is honestly all the products that I use when my skin is breaking out and I feel like any other skincare product will be too much for my skin. But here is an addition to that, because if you are following this in the daytime, make sure that you use a sunscreen that is not too harsh on your skin. No matter what, do not skip your sunscreen, because if you skip your sunscreen, your skin is not going to forgive you, trust me. Okay, skipping sunscreen is literally the worst thing you can do when your skin is breaking out and your skin barrier is weak. So please trust me and use a sunscreen. Do not skip it. But yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. I hope this was helpful, because once again, like I said, when I had acne and I was using so many actives on my skin, I didn't realize that using too many actives can actually make my skin barrier even worse, and actually it would do more harm than actually healing my skin. So this was like a big realization for me, and I wanted to share it with you all. If you have any friend or family who uses skincare, make sure you share this video with them, because it's a very needed information in my opinion. And I would love for people to know that, you know, sometimes it's great to take a step back and not use too many actives on your skin, because skincare companies be really coming out with every product which has some or the other sort of active ingredient in it. Once again, I have left the list of all the active ingredients in the description down below, so go check it out so that you are aware of what all actually are active ingredients. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you will have a great week ahead, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.